What's up, guys? So today we're just gonna be cooking dinner. We're gonna be making these 3 porterhouse steaks, and so we've already got them salt brined, which is basically just you put a bunch of salt on them and let them sit so that it penetrates and seasons all the meat, and it also tenderizes. So now that they've been sitting in the fridge for about 2-3 hours with that, we're just gonna add some pepper, um, garlic powder, and some of this. Mushroom and Company umami seasoning. This stuff is really good. It adds a lot of flavor to steaks. So once we do that, but first thing we also got to do is we got to go ahead and get our grill lit up. So that's what we're gonna do. We got that. This is a little starter, and if you don't got one of these, you need to get one. If you use a charcoal grill, we're just using lump charcoal. Try to stay away from those briquettes. Not gonna get the right smoke flavor. But yeah, we're just gonna let this sit. We're gonna season this up, and we'll be right back once this gets all heated up. Okay, guys. So now we got our grill heated up. Our charcoal's nice and hot. So we got these all seasoned up with the seasonings. We're gonna go ahead and toss these on just directly over the flame. So we're just gonna let these sit. I'm gonna be switching them back and forth, making sure that they all get evenly cooked. And we're probably gonna be doing about 4 minutes per side to get a medium rare on these steaks. So we'll be back in a couple minutes when we're about halfway through the cook. All right, guys. So we're also gonna be cooking some corn today too. So we're just gonna be grilling this up, and we're gonna be giving these a flip as well. These are getting a little too hot, so I'm gonna pull them off a little bit further away from the heat. This one needs to get where this one is. I'm gonna be putting the corn where they are and keeping them a little bit further away. All right, and we're gonna come back in another couple minutes, and we're gonna flip this again. Are you filming? Okay. Yeah, so basically what we're doing right now is we're just adding some water too to cool down the coals so that we're not as hot. And we're gonna put these back on the heat. We're gonna cover it up like halfway, so it kind of cuts off the supply of oxygen and lets it cook a little bit without more flames coming up. All right, guys. So our corn's pretty much done. Now we're just getting to the end stages of the steaks. These parts are a little bit burnt, but what we do for that is we're just gonna put some butter on it. So it's gonna soften up those parts where it's a little bit too charred. Normally I wouldn't let it get like that, but our coals are really hot today. Alright, and we're just gonna flip it a couple more times, make sure that we get a nice even crust on it, and then we'll show you guys the cook. Alright. Alright, we're getting to the point where we are almost at our desired doneness for these steaks. We're going to take one off and we're just going to test it real quick, and we're going to see where we're at on it. I think these are just about perfect. So we're going to pull them. And while we let these sit, we're going to go ahead and hit them with a little bit of butter on top. Alright, I'm going to take off his corn as well. Alright, and that's it. And we'll show you what it all looks like all together. With the flash. Is it not on? Here, stop it. We're just gonna do a little taste test. Follow for more recipes, guys.